I was working 2 jobs now. I used to work I call during the weekend and 5 Island on a weekend as a cashier. So I've been paying in the work, saving money, and then lose weight. I just do the video with lose weight, and after that broke. I spent all my money on lose weight. I didn't even know a pumpkin was $80, dog.
Yeah.
You know? It's only when I went in town, I said, I want a pumpkin for pumpkin vine.
Yeah.
I said, 80. I said, good.
All right, you're truly College Boy Jesse. We back again. This is Campus Chaos, where class is in session and chaos is the curriculum. So right now I'm joined here with a nice little panel here. Big up on my far right, Tommy Sanchez. We have Julisa. We have Cavelle, Anderson Harry.
Present, sir.
47 Ronzy. And I also have a special guest with us tonight. He's a Caribbean Music Award nominee. A superstar. All in all, the man. Who it is? We are Sackie. We are Sackie on the inside.
The outside.
Big up KenSambury.com. We here, Empire whole team, we here, and we in the House of Champions. This is 47 Productions, and what brought us together is Collabr. Alright? So we always like to start on a real fresh and a positive note. And the first class today is social studies, boy. And what I found very interesting, and I think our country has made history in the past week or so, is for the first time we have 3 females who are leading our country.
For real.
We have a woman president.
Yeah, big up.
We have a woman prime minister. And we also have a woman who is opposition leader. So the conversation I really want to have with you guys is your thoughts on female leadership. You know, everybody have the vibes because since generation wherever, when time start, man running things. Most of the companies is led by, you know, male dominance all the time. But now we live in a world where things kind of flip. So Tommy, you get quiet, boy. Tommy, what's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on female leadership generally? You're talking to this mic here.
No. Good night.
Good night.
But you say it yourself.
Uh-huh.
You will in that chaos.
Right.
And man and basically running things for how long now?
Right.
Give the females a chance now.
So you cool with that?
Yeah, give them a chance.
So is it about a chance, or do you think they are also competent to lead, or what's your thoughts on that? Or is it a situation where, you know?
Nothing wrong with them leading. And they just run the household and they're very economical and... Yeah.
There's also the saying that in terms of decision making, women tend to be emotional while men might be a little more logical. So I want to kind of throw that out there on what you all think. Let me hear from Julisa, and Julisa agreeing, boy.
But it is true because you find women will deal with things more emotional because of the fact that we are Mother Nature. You know, we nurturers. We nurture people. We nurture the environment. We nurture everything we put behind pun.
Right.
So I think by women leading is a difference. You will see a big difference in terms of how the crime is going. They will do it with emotion and think about the problem more than a man in a way, and not be so rash. And you know, sometimes man is be real arrogant to things. So you know, and treat it more like it's not human now. And women, we just more soft. And it might give the people a different perspective on life in general. I don't.
So better decisions will come from emotions, far more from thinking from a logical side.
Yeah, and sometimes we women could be some boss. Not some boss. We women are boss.
Yeah.
Period. Goddess. You understand? So we on top anyways. So yeah.
So tell me something, Julisa. I hear an accent.
I'm from Guyana.
I had a feeling it was Guyana.
Adriano.
Justice for Adriano.
Justice.
Yes, another young life taken.
Just
Yeah, we want justice for Adriana. It's very crazy what happened to her. And knowing that is a young lady, it really hit different, you
Right.
know? Yeah,
Wow.
it did.
And if Guyana had,
talking to the mic.
if Guyana had a woman prime minister, she acting one time. Because you see, when it comes pertaining to our kids, our children,
We don't play.
it has something that is going on in your ovaries. You understand? For any child per se, we acting hard, and I see how Guyana, men and women and children come together for this child.
It was different.
I think it would have been faster
Right.
to act on that if a woman was in that seat.
Preach
Right?
it.
That's just my take on that
So you see
particular
what going
thing.
on right here. The females them taking charge of this, so the defending we are boy. Sackie, what you feel boy in terms of that boy leadership, female leadership compared to men?
I think that men make decisions based on ego now. Right?
You just make decisions based on ego. You speaking on behalf of only men.
Yeah, most men stroke their ego by making rash decisions. Like, I don't care what nobody think. I think it's this and I go with that now. Right? Whereas a woman, even though it's a woman who might be arrogant, they still might cater in a smart way for others now. Right?
Right.
You
Right.
understand? So that's what I think.
Harry, you agree?
Yeah. That's them from women being empathetic now. So most of the decisions will be people centered. Rather than a man just I going this way, I going this way. So like a mother, it come like a mother and a father. You tell your father you see something and like it, you don't need that. A mother might still give you in a way. She might see the need, and it's not just a basic need, it might be an emotional need. So the mother might give into it and be like, yeah, that will make you feel better. Or that you want that. Go ahead.
I think everybody agreeing. Cavelle, you agree with that too in terms of, I mean, I think everybody agree in that one.
Okay, so I don't like the standpoint that men are logical and women are emotional. I think
Right.
within everybody there's a balance. We are different, men and women. We are definitely different, and I'm just interested to see how they move forward.
How they manage
Yeah,
things.
yeah. What policies they're going to put in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, just looking on. Hopeful.
Ken, from your standpoint, what do you think in terms of decision making? Is it because it's about finding the best decision? Do we make the best decisions based on emotions or logically?
Honestly, I feel like it should be a mix, because sometimes when you go on pure logic, what happens is that you may not articulate your decision in the best way, or put things in place so that even though your decision might be the right decision on paper, because you're leading a country, country has people in it. So the people had to buy into what you want now. So I think that's very important. You have to be able to also see it from an emotional perspective. So yeah, logic is good, and I definitely think when you're looking at the country and where it should go, you had to look at the numbers. I think you start with what's possible and what's not possible, right? But it should be looked at through an emotional lens, so that you would be able to A, adjust the decision, or B, articulate said decision, but in a way that it will be most palatable to everyone.
Right. I'm trying to create a situation where, all right, let me look at trends. Let me look at, so, I mean, it's very popular. There's what we know, men leadership forever and ever and even. The first female leadership that was very big, I think, was Queen Elizabeth, who reigned for a long time. And then after that, what was popular for us in the Caribbean, I think, is Mia Motley.
But even before that, it had Margaret Thatcher.
Well, you call her name, say that. I didn't really know my history there, so you call her
She's the
name.
Iron Woman from England.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Punch.
yeah.
She was prime minister at that point in time in England.
Correct.
Right?
So she was Royal Dread, and she won several consecutive terms as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And she was able to kind of really give British people something to say, yeah, boy, like, I am very proud to be,
Right.
a Brit, basically.
So which means now we finding positive trends of female leadership. I could speak from right in the Caribbean, Mia Motley.
Nah, for sure.
She's a powerhouse.
She's a powerhouse.
She bad, boy.
Highly respected, not just here in the region, but globally, nah.
I feel like Penny does give me that vibes.
Which Penny?
That means Penny, you know.
Now come and see her.
Yeah, man, no Major Penny.
The woman.
Yeah, opposition leader. She gave that vibes.
She give me that kind of strong, revolutionary.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think that's important too for them to be vocal, boy. I think that's our next thing to it, female leadership.
But the president is right.
No, that's why I want to be president, bro. You don't really need to say much, bro.
Just sign.
Like even I mean, Queen Elizabeth's role was like that, yeah? And you would see the prime ministers will be the vocal one dealing with day-to-day things and you don't have to do much, bro. You just had to liaise with the leadership and a guide from on top. Everything.
Real things, boy.
You have to be selected,
You have
boy.
to be appointed.
You gotta be appointed, bro. What was that? TikTok, But you never know. We living in a new world, bro.
As the president.
We're gonna start a TikTok trend like Sackie for president.
Right.
We living in a new world, so anything is possible.
Sackie for president.
Everybody win right now.
Except Arsenal, boy.
All right, so saying that.
Just one more, Jesse. Sorry to cut you.
No.
Women are also known as multitaskers. Now, I'm not even going to give credit to all women because I've seen some things where a girl can't even handle making up she bed on that money. You understand? Shame on you. Anyway, right? But we could handle more
Right.
at the same time. It could be a household, it could be a job, it could be, let's say, music or any other task that we are able to do, we are able to handle more. I have a male friend who, he does certain things and, you know, when you just interrupt his logical, like he just know, okay, I have to produce this, right? Ronzy, now you can't record now, you go disrupt me. I think, why? Record me and then, you know what I mean? It is not much. So to me, we are capable and able to do certain things more.
I think they just have more patience.
Right?
Men more impatient, you know. And women just have a
So
little more
let me
patience.
go within the
They can bear
household
with
now.
you.
Let me go within the household now. Let me go with the household
I
now.
ain't mean to dong nobody.
No. Let me go with the household now because now, like long time, the man used to go and grind, right? While the woman stay home and take care of things, right? Now we have a situation where women doing both. Woman grinding and still have to come home now and manage the household now. So within the household now, what are the roles of men within the equation? What is the expectation of women for us within that scenario where you all doing both and we know what is our role? We just still have to grind
This
and
is the thing, and that's why women now start to talk this alpha talk because, you know, there's an alpha and because of the amount of responsibility. Oh, sorry, Harry. Yeah. The amount of responsibilities they carry.
Yeah.
Right? It's a touchy subject for me because I'm very particular about male and female. And as you just say that we have a strong leadership within the feminine sex, is like, I strongly believe that the men are the head. That's just me. I strongly believe that God set it up in such an area where men are to lead and the women are to help the men.
Support.
That is how I see it. Right? So,
yeah.
In
Let
the
me,
new age relationships now,
yeah.
25 and under, I don't know if all the
Right.
I think no. We go in with what we agree upon as partners.
Okay.
So you're all going on. You go do this, I go do this. Even if it's a man, you could cook, clean this, that thing, and the guy could do X, Y, Z.
Right.
So it's not really nothing set in stone anymore now.
Right, yeah.
It's more based on what working for
You
your
customize the
partnership.
situation. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what working for your partnership now. Right? So if I know as an artist, I home whole day. It's nothing for me to clean if my girl going to work now. So it don't make sense. I home doing nothing.
Yeah.
And then she come home and still had to do that now.
Right. Well, I'm going to ask this question to the females. Cavelle, Ronzy, Julisa, right? Seeing that women now working, also taking care of the household. And men, well, they always say men rule is men rule. To go and look for it, right? And as Sackie was now saying, they have to customize the situation. From the financial standpoint where the females could be bringing home more bread than the men, how are they navigating the new world of that?
Nobody will
Because the expectations
Nobody will like my
is of a man to be the provider.
Nobody not gonna like man,
Like
sir.
traditionally,
I swear.
the man is the provider.
But
But now,
Nobody
how
like-
are we navigating the new world with women now being the breadwinner or the bigger breadwinner now? So all they had to still take care of the household, take care of the children, and only bringing in more money than the man now. So how are they navigating relationships in that scenario?
I say it have no direction.
Is that how
if
direction?
you making more money, if you
So
making
if you're
more
making
money,
more than him?
And he just at home and I doing all of that.
No, he working too. He's working, but you
Tommy
still bringing
know
in more
it.
money
Tommy
than
know
him.
it. Tommy know.
No, how are they navigating that within the household?
We gotta build some business or something in this now time or something because me didn't doing all this. I think he get more than me or something.
So he had to find more
I
money.
ain't doing housework
Right.
plus check.
Yeah. So it had
We
a balance
sign
of
up for
more.
that. Yeah, we gotta balance something.
For his
me.
for his shortcomings financially, he had to do more housework or more, well, taking care of the family and
Yeah,
things.
we gotta be equal. I can't be doing all that by myself.
But
and-
naturally, females
and
more
you-
nurturing.
No,
Only more
but
nurturing for the
same
children
way.
rule, so you're forcing me now. Because I come with short pay.
Me forcing you. This ain't got me forcing you.
So it's another day to die, said, "You're good." She gone, fellas. She gone. So let's see
You
what's going on.
got something. It's not going down like that.
So he had
I'm
a
clocked
matchup.
out. Yeah, but
So this is what we're experiencing.
Not about that. And if I get any money, I sharing it with you too, you know.
Right.
I share it with you.
But
I
you had to
make
pick
sure-
up somewhere.
We gotta
Right.
pick up. When we said how, all right, this guy go up. You can't tell me you there inside there playing game.
Come on.
I would beat you up.
Come on.
I think it
If
depends
you
on
only make I feel like I see
how long will
man.
it take that.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends on how long will
I
it take
not
that.
about that.
And what was the situation
I would never
before?
think though.
And what is the situation now? So it come like,
If
all
it's the
right.
same situation all the time.
Now well, then, now she
Remember,
meet
she
you so.
accept you, she meet you.
No, she
so.
meet you like that. Well, then it's that's she business.
Nah,
But if it's that case,
but if
well,
you
you
also-
had,
Yeah.
you had
I must
money
willingly
and you was
walk
helping. She
into
go to
something
school
like
and
that.
now she gets with a big walk. Now
Something
your
wrong
money
with me.
running as much. And she like,
What's your take, Harry?
Me?
Nah, it's a relationship, it's a partnership, you know. So if I making 5,000 and you making 10,000, we making 15,000, and that had to work now.
You gotta be a
It had
balance.
nothing but I making more money than
Not
you.
them, girl.
Because if it's on the flip
we,
side,
it's we money when we make it.
if no, if
Now
it's on the
them
flip
girls,
side,
them
if it's on
money
the flip
partner.
side,
You
that's how
I
you
don't
look
mind
at
Man.
it.
share me money.
Tommy, what do you think?
I halfway agree
But
with
we-
everybody, but to see when you say it, Harry, Anderson, I agree with that. Is if in a relationship, let me do. I mean, really put me mind to.
But the
something.
next way around, is it like really like that? If I am making more than her, is it ours now?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
For men, it's ours, but for women, it's them own.
It's supposed to
And
be.
if they gain it at 2,000, they're screwing to add it to make it balance back from the 15 now. You making 5, she making 10, but she causing a scene for that 2,500.
Anything real.
You
They
mad?
don't measure it like this too. Let me be real.
They're
right?
resenting you
Let me
without
measure
you
it
knowing
like
it.
this,
The
They had to
causing
do
her, baby, you
nails,
good?
hair, makeup. We just had to take haircut, brother. So the expenses might be a little more on their behalf, so they could come out and say, bro, them need more of the cut. It didn't busting down the middle, no. It ain't really busting down
No,
the
it's
middle.
all, as
It
I
bust
say,
down
it's
the
all
middle,
about
might
what
be
your
the best.
relationship calling for. If your relationship calling for XYZ, so be it, but you can't apply the same principle to every relationship now.
That's what I'm saying.
It go mess up now, boy. It ain't go work. If I say, boy, well, Jesse now telling me he and wife, he does bust it down the middle. So here all going on. Me and you got to bust it down the middle. No way. If I making 100,000 and she making 3,000 a month, how we busting it down the middle? It's no way we can bust it down the middle now.
Yeah.
So sometimes you do it based on a percentage.
Right.
Right, you paying 30% of your salary, I paying 30% of mine. 30% for 100 is being more than 30% from
The
3,000.
percentage.
So you get a percentage instead. Something that palatable to both parties. If she can't put nothing, she can't put nothing. It's up to you to say, well, you love your girl. She just had to jam me like a dog. She just had to make sure she could pay them nice. Nice order.
The time for this class up, so you get people homework and then we on to the next one.
Yeah, we'll come back to that homework, guys.
Fashion again.
Homework, guys. And so on to the
Fashion
next
class
class
now.
now. This class, I want to call this class. Is this the fashion class, boy? Where is called this, boy? This design. What UTT have it, boy? UTT have a program of designers. I don't know the name of it.
Just send this
But
screenshot
this
when
is
you're
the
done.
class right now. And this man on the phone in
Yeah,
class,
nah,
you know.
don't
What,
take
did, what,
screenshot,
what
man.
teacher does usually do for this, boy? Detention.
Just send this screenshot when you're done.
Now, he'll get detention at the end. But in this fashion class or designer class, we want to discuss the Met Gala, right? I don't know if you guys familiar with the Met Gala, right? So Met Gala was a couple days ago,
You
whatsoever.
done start already there?
You missed the intro
No, I'm
of
not
the
going to say you
class.
could have top up.
Top up, well, top up now.
I'm sweating here, boy.
Yeah, well, top up now. Look at right there, top up.
Steamy, boy.
But I'm going to do some research on Met Gala, right?
Yeah, you need a little top up there.
And
I'm going to need some ice, boy.
And based on
For long,
Wikipedia here, yeah, well, let pass the drinks. Make sure we very well hydrated in here. And I'll chat a little bit about Met Gala before we get into the conversation. So the Met Gala, formerly called the Costume Institute Benefit, is the annual haute couture Papa, fundraising festival held for the benefit of the Metropolitan Museum of Arts Costume Institute in Manhattan, right? Met Gala is popularly regarded as world's most prestigious and glamorous fashion event. Attendees are given opportunity to express themselves through fashion, often producing elaborate and highly publicized outfits inspired by the evening's theme and broader cultural context. The event is known as fashion's biggest night, so we know that. So a couple days ago or whatever, we see, well, every year we always
See some of the
look forward to how strange
They could get.
they could get these celebrities. Yeah.
The
So
man,
this event,
103,000 for you, eh? The man. The man.
the man, the man, yeah,
100 sing, man.
And you sing real thing? Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Man
know.
sing real thing.
How that song does go?
Roses.
That before Sackie and them born, you know.
Hey, yeah.
Outcast,
Shake it,
outcast.
shake it,
That before Sackie them born, you know. That's why.
Caroline. Yes, sorry, Miss Jackson. Bombs
Sorry,
over
Jackson.
Baghdad. 80 aliens.
I didn't see what the piano.
Two blood niggas in a Cadillac.
So every year it gets
Sackie
even
and
more
Sue
weird.
Walker singing, you know?
Weird. People are very
Yeah, I am.
creative with the fashion for an event like this. And I think it's to raise funds, however it is. Raise funds, whoever charity as they mentioned, right? So
You ready?
this part of the conversation, I want to play a little game. Right?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Sackie still asking who's Andre, you know?
But you know sing a whole catalog of
Andre Roberts, you don't say with us already?
podcast. So I want to play a little game here. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, Michelle.
7 of us.
Sorry,
We
Michelle.
had to add one more name here, boy. We might add one more
I
name.
see that one on TikTok, yeah.
Hey.
Just,
No, what is I really? I find this is a... I need to do some education. I feel like I want to start a little series, yes?
They don't know.
No, inspired by Sackie, because no, this hurts my feelings.
They don't know.
Oh, I go have 7 albums and Sackie go no none, boy.
They don't know.
No, them.
Bombs
No,
over
this man in
Baghdad.
top 5,
When
you
I
know.
say
This man in
boy-
top 5 lyricists ever, you know.
Bombs over Baghdad. I say, hey, Iraq, the man talking about, yes. Album.
So, we go and play a little game here, right?
Mhm.
This one here, what? Test girl. You're peeping in the test here now. So here we
That's a
go
repercussion, so that, right?
Yeah.
with this game.
You gotta take a shot.
Before we started the podcast, Harry and I, management and I received a little email for an invitation for a local,
Caribbean.
Caribbean Met Gala that we get invited to. So we kind of excited about our vibes. So we go in and now create a scenario where each one of us here is going to select a name that is in my hand, and you are going to use that whiteboard right there, and you're going to design. You have a minute to design something that you believe this person should wear to the Met Gala. All the names here.
I feel the winner guys the winner guys something.
I have to design a theme. So what we all call it? See now we in the Caribbean. We call it
the code.
tropical something, boy. Tropical luau. Tropical luau, we calling this. So everybody just
Like one fall.
The good old wow.
Like one fall.
Wait on my lap. You're not looking like a mind, boy.
That select for you there.
So what we pick?
Huh?
But I can't draw it.
You have to draw what the person would wear to the
Probably
Met
chat
Gala.
GPT could have probably
And you have a
looked up something
minute.
for me.
So I'll put on the.
Just see Sackie saying 25 and under, there's just chat GPT to draw by them. No draw acting again.
Wait.
Don't see that?
AI.
That's it.
Tommy, you on this fast idea? Let Tommy
Get
start
you
it.
that bad one here.
So
Right?
you know who AI is? You know who
Wait,
Alan
man.
Harvey is, isn't it?
I get everybody and me pick none for me.
No, boy.
They miscount
The
her.
artist you have, you have to draw the outfit on the board. Terrible for we, boy.
Tommy started.
Terrible for we.
Nah, my name in it, so somebody probably get my name.
And don't play a little join no half a drum for no skate and thing for nobody, eh?
Why?
Well,
Like
yeah,
you
I'll
can
do.
do.
I gotta
Then
plan
you
names
shouldn't
in. I
ask
can find mine, and I will exchange with you because I can't plan name and then
You can't write it.
somebody had to write it.
Come.
Write a name for me.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. You don't know how I feel.
Anything. This is still in it here now.
I can remix that
Yeah,
one
you
and I go,
created, bro.
man.
On that board, eh?
On that board right there.
I know you like
You know what?
Ooh, I need paper to erase.
Where's all your names?
Yeah, and as much things as huh?
So fresh and so cool.
He sing that.
Oh. Yeah,
Nah,
boy.
but Sackie, you never really know about that too. Cause they
Massive
don't really
No,
recycle
he know
them
what He know
tune.
what, he just don't know who sang it.
Okay.
No,
And
I
just
only mix
shoot
all
out.
them tunes and I go.
Yeah.
How this song are now singing again? The first one I saw there.
No, we could
Yeah.
draw, bro.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. I know you like Steve.
Yeah.
I know you like Steve.
Cause right now we trending.
Inside, outside, down in the
Right, so
Gone!
Tommy, you have to name the person.
I mean, the person first.
You have to you have to say who it is you're going to draw, so we could know it. Yeah, you have to say who you are designing for.
This college boy.
Yeah.
College boy?
Yes, sir.
I need that paper. boy.
As a college boy, I put a book on the head.
Yeah.
Book.
Bad transport on your head, boy. Or what else call them,
Alright, so
boy?
25 and under, don't wear transport again.
Yeah.
What do I know?
No boy, yeah boy.
It is Spriggan.
The new bag by the
Yeah,
Eat
it's
on,
very
John.
popular.
This spray gun,
When
this spray
I
gun.
my time, when
This
that
spray
no bus
gun.
on the scene.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
That bad.
spray gun, right? Spray gun,
Yeah,
right?
what's time, man?
Who timing?
Who timing, boy? Wait.
Yeah, the Johnny man first.
Yeah, 40 more seconds.
Our timing.
Outfit, boy. I can't draw.
Pass spray gun on your head now,
It's
boy.
a stick man something.
Can't go on there.
Where can draw, boy?
You gotta get them.
We don't so far living, bro.
Write
With them
music,
book on the
girl,
pipe.
and sing.
But like you can draw too, boy. Pretty impressive, bro.
I watching this.
What you face now?
Suit and pants.
We paying money for the is that minute, eh?
They sucks.
If for real long.
That's
Seconds.
30 more seconds.
All right. Colors.
A barefoot.
Red socks. Boom.
Is that minute alone you have?
Can't see what he doing.
I give
Only one more time, man.
No.
I get him a
Just
little more
trying,
thing,
man.
man. I catch what to save my life. So
10
somebody will get a
seconds.
stick, man. Somebody will get a stick, man. I catch what to save my life.
Actually.
Oh God.
All right.
Alright.
The hard though.
I look like a off-white.
Give him 20 more.
Now we
Yeah,
can't do
what
that
are
because
you?
everybody won't get to go.
So
Everybody won't get to go.
explain this skit for me.
It's red socks. No bother about your shoes. You can choose your shoes. Right? And it's a kind of vesting.
Could you stand to the side so the camera can see?
Kind of college vest now. Them,
All right.
let's call them kind of vests.
Like
You preppy vest.
Like West Indies, like we are playing Test cricket.
It's almost like that.
Right.
Right. Like the old time test cricket, that kind of vesting. And I was trying to do it here now, boy.
So like a hockey, like a horseman then.
So that represents tropical luau.
You forget that part.
Okay.
Short pants with your socks and your matching outfit.
All right, Tommy.
Nah, college boy, that run out in a proper school kit,
Next in
boy.
line there.
A kind of school kit, kind of flick,
Understand
boy. With a book bag.
Yeah, if we start from over there, we go here again.
So the next topic is home economics, relationships.
Yeah. So we in home ec class now. We're talking more relationship thing, right? As we was talking about female leadership and relationships with females and whatever, right? And this is one that is. We know of this relationship from these celebrities, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. So Rihanna, she just announced her third pregnancy in the Met Gala also.
Congrats.
And now I'm seeing on social media a situation of females who somewhat bashing the man, boy. Where the saying is a good thing she can't marry he because he broke and she's a billionaire. And through divorce, he going and go with all she think. Right? No, this is same thing we know talking about. There's the flip side. Where, as we know, the men would be the breadwinners before. And now it's flip. But females now saying there's a problem. A$AP is, how A$AP broke? A$AP is still a millionaire. But the saying A$AP broke because, of course, he probably not.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
And
So she should, yeah. So,
Just with that millionaire, Eddie.
right.
That didn't work out for she.
No, correct. Because you see, when you reach that level of money, right? It's happiness you're looking for, you know.
Yeah.
You ain't looking for money
Like
again, you know.
me,
It's happiness
to
you're
make you
looking for. you know.
smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, you looking to genuinely be happy. So it's
Yeah.
genuinely being happy.
Yeah.
And you know, and she not gonna make 3 children for a man who she not really on.
3 years straight.
Yeah, who she see
good boy.
herself in any long term now, boy.
She good boy. She good boy.
Nah,
wants
she
to
was
love
real
her.
other man before, you know. And no child pop out. What you feel it is?
Yeah.
So I say in 9 months.
She fertile, boy.
How that 9 months does work for men though? Like jam does pass in that 9 months.
That the best jam you could get, boy. I'm too, boy.
I heard so.
That the
No,
best.
no.
I heard so.
From a medical standpoint, it is advised
Yeah.
To do it.
that
okay.
you have sex during pregnancy because it helps with the
Yeah,
birth.
easier childbirth.
Yeah.
So if she say no, remember the doctor say
It helps.
Yeah, yeah.
So personally,
If she, guys,
yeah,
if she say no, it's no.
yeah,
Right?
the doctor
Don't play
say,
hard on girl.
no, the doctor say
No.
it is so. So sometimes
How
it
many
could be
times you
uncomfortable. I find who time in this boy.
Yeah, time up.
seen red scribbles.
Time up. Lava.
Not bad, not bad.
What is that?
Awa?
A boost, yeah.
Awa?
Oh.
All right, I seen her blue skirt.
That's a
That look
pussy.
like Superwoman.
I tell you, a pussy.
They'll see that. Guys, that
Right.
you need some more time.
All right, time run out on the shoes, so
thought
this
you
minute
said
thing's
pussy.
red, boy. Pussy, eh?
Nothing.
And she get more than a minute, eh? And I forgot she foot.
Yeah, but I put some pom pom on she.
Some pom-poms.
Hey,
Some pom-pom.
Boom.
Yo, remember them as she chicken curry, you know? She's chicken curry, so
All right,
yeah.
so while Jesse is drawing, I'm just going to backtrack a little bit to fashion class. Y'all could tell me what was the most outstanding Met Gala outfit? All right, Julisa.
Cardi B.
And what did Cardi B wear?
Cardi
Describe
B
it
wear a
first.
green outfit.
Could you talk into the mic?
She wear a green outfit, and it was like a bustier top, but she hair look real natural, so it go very good with the team. And she did a photo with these guys around she, and for me, it just give goddess. Like, yeah, I'm the boss.
I felt,
But what
felt
was the theme?
Something
The team was
something
celebrating
men.
black culture.
culture, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's somebody in Trinidad and Tobago color,
Like
boy.
man.
It was
Square.
Fashion.
A square kit.
It was a kind of untailored.
It was
Yeah,
business
fresh.
suit, but
business.
Who's that?
To me, it was given. Hey, who you is? Come back here now.
Yeah, look at time side there, Jesse. Good you go through.
I'm about to draw ding dong at the Met Gala.
You are right trying there, boy.
I don't do
You
ding
know
dong
what?
that.
Just put 1 minute.
You start from the belly.
Yes, Anderson. So tell us. Actually, no. Let's go Cavelle. Cavelle, did you see anybody from the Met Gala? Who was your favorite?
Andre 3000 with the piano on his back. Like, no. Right? People
No,
were talking
for real.
about it. People were like, he's carrying music on his back, and then he holding all the trash music in his hand.
What you have in
No,
his
that's
hand?
very funny.
That's
he had a garbage bag in his hand. So there was like, yeah, there's all the trash music from this year. Tiana Taylor. Yeah, her fit look good. Yeah. In terms of the theme was actually super fine. Tailoring black style. Yeah. So her.
Appreciate.
What's
Well, I mean, don't take everybody. Let Anderson get a chance.
Yeah.
Wait, Anderson go on. It's Anderson to me. Wait. All right, Ronzy.
Yeah. Just jumping off a Cavelle there, Tiana, for me, her outfit was absolutely outstanding, especially when I heard that she actually partially.
Just give me 1 second. Excuse exams. Time up. Please drop your pens. What going on with this college boy?
Where's that umbrella? And a flower on the belly.
Ding, boy! Well, you're wicked,
First of
boy.
all, you need a little more space.
Ooh.
I try.
First of all, you
For
know.
ding, boy.
Little flower, I need patch.
No, I know
Yeah,
they know, man. That's why I say, enjoy yourself. That young
Is
brother
it
or something.
pants?
Umbrella, you an umbrella.
Sackie say that is not ding dong.
I could see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Ding dong foot real big too.
Yes,
Small.
Ronzy, Tiana, tell us.
Yeah, Tiana, because she partially designed it, and I didn't even know Tiana was a designer like that. But
Yeah,
she
for
outfit
real.
was
I didn't even
truly nice, and the second one is Dochi because she rock all Louis V, but the way in which she did it was so iconic because what she wore was not what Louis Vuitton does want black people to wear. So if you know, they have these models, black and white, but the white people supposed to wear the white clothes and the black people supposed to wear the black, wherever they advertise on the website. She wear the white people clothes.
Right.
You understand? But for her, subliminal message now. So I like that flick.
Channeling.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
You see the Met Gala?
Sackie.
You
What is who you trying?
You saw Met Gala?
Yeah, I saw what stood out to me the most was the girl with the tie with the red and black.
Yeah, that was real hard. I rate it.
Real fresh.
No, I rate it.
Girl with the tie with that kind of
I think it's not
color
that's not Ico.
That was real fresh.
Somebody wear Trinidad and Tobago tie?
Yeah, like I Trinidad
The
the
colors,
though.
yeah, the
Or
colors.
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe.
She just wear white and black right through, you know. She actually wear red in the mix, so that was her vibes.
So it was nice. That this stood up, this stand out for me.
Yeah, I feel it. Wait, Cavelle.
Nikki like she just come because she get invited.
Hey,
Yeah,
she
I
was
feel
a scarecrow
Yeah,
because
get
that is
invited outside.
exactly how I would be.
Nah, man. She's the advantage, yeah, man.
Well,
I didn't find she was out, so she
She
didn't
actually
give me the
know
wow.
she designing
you ain't tell me who's this?
Because she
No,
bet.
she went to
They
the
put
jail.
this about
It's okay.
actually, yeah.
I understand the motherhood coming back.
Where that
to
design
you
from?
know?
I mean,
But I
close enough.
seen better.
Where you design for? You designing?
As I say, because
But look how proper that looking.
she with big
Hips
belly
and thing,
doing
So this young
them
lady,
things.
she was a lecturer
I
at
don't know,
UTT,
she energy
and
shift.
she know what's going on.
She didn't look like she wanted to.
Wow.
Like she preferred
So
to
pretty.
be home, hugging up she Sharon, you know? Like, what do you actually outside?
What you say again?
So who was the most outstanding in the Met Gala for you, boy, Jesse, boy?
Yeah, just in time.
This fella, boy, he came for carnival and his girlfriend done with him.
You find so? In the red?
But
That
who's that
kid
fella?
The burgundy?
That kid had.
I find that regular,
But it
man.
had somebody.
I went grad in that.
Somebody had on a bike suit.
I feel like
He, that is it, man.
And he pulled it off so. And he had, but he had only his. Oh, it's himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bring him again, boy.
Yeah, with the motorbike.
Sam Damian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dame
look bad.
something.
Yeah.
He could never look bad, boy.
Damson. No, I find the kid had.
What is called him in the movie? Where he lost everything? Snowfall.
Look, I remember the man come carnival and no
Damson
cigarette. I
Idris.
remember.
Damn.
He was with what's his real name? Steve Harvey daughter.
Oh, God.
She don't understand the
better.
culture, man. She understand.
Wait,
the
wait, wait. So
culture.
she done the man because of carnival proceedings?
She understand the culture.
Is that a little whiny take?
So
She never done him because that way. She done him because she wanted to done him.
All right, all right.
Just find an excuse.
Bowl now, they don't care.
No problem. Could you pass the mic to Cavelle so she could explain Patrice Roberts' skit?
All right, nice.
I feel Cavelle get more time on it.
Nah, they shop it a low for sure.
So she has Shakonia flowers.
Oh, shit. You're going in deep.
You know, there's like a backpack. And then some scarlet ibis
Scarlet
on
Ivan.
the dress. But I hear that part?
Yes.
Right,
Scarlet
right,
Ivan
wait.
printed dress.
Of course, it had to be a fitted dress because it's Patricia, the show. The hips ass, yeah.
I don't look like it.
Okay.
Yeah, Ronzy, she's a teacher.
Okay, right.
You want teacher too?
Harry,
Harry is also a teacher, guys.
Yeah.
Can't try to save my life.
Harry,
I-
let me
my
see
turn?
you join.
Yes, your
You
turn.
reach chest fucking time there.
So I get 9
Well, yes.
I have much trying to do this.
No comment.
I see that was trying to do.
No comment.
Jesse, I feel we're done with
Try
the
this,
Met Gala class day.
Yeah.
So, right, up next we
No,
have
Robert had.
whatever is rocking the charts.
So you could
What
be
are
the
you
last
listening
man,
to?
right?
Now
Right,
after
Jesse?
him, Ronzy went.
No, we and Ronzy had to go soon.
Sackie, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a permanent marker.
This class rolling into detention.
When you come.
Yeah, but Jesse, so you want to know what?
Yeah.
So in maths class,
Right.
tell me what tunes, what doing numbers, what all they watching on TikTok, what all they watching on YouTube,
Right
what all
now,
they streaming.
Bob running things right now. And then Sackie, I feel Sackie, he makes that things too. Sack man doing numbers right now.
So Sackie, tell me, what do you listen to, boy?
I listen to rap. Right now, we listen to Bossman D-Lo. We listening to Boston Richie. I don't know if you know what he. That was feature artist. Yeah, that the two artists right now. We're on the ground. Well, one already popular in Trinidad, but on the
Yeah,
ground in
yeah.
America now.
Yeah.
The men doing the thing, so that we listening to right now. On our daily. And Drake.
And Drake.
Drake new album, yeah.
So as a creative, Sackie,
Hmm?
your inspiration comes from where? It comes from other genres, other like how you just, in terms of position yourself for what you do, in terms of what inspire you to create. Where do you find your inspiration from?
My inspiration more come from Lyman.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll have conversations with thousands of people, hear their experiences, ask them what they fail at in life, ask them why they fail at it. And so I can make sure I don't do it now. You know? Learn from their mistakes now. You know, and sometimes I might make a statement, and from that statement, say, you know, I never think about that like that.
Right.
And apply it to the music now.
Right.
So that I might say a statement and they might connect. So I say, I really feel you ever since I you ain't winning you happy. Because that's something one man that's saying away.
Yeah.
Once you lost in you happy, look over your shoulder, dog, move from my mean away, heavy in me.
Yeah.
So when you could line with people know all the front classes, just find that relatability from hearing what they're talking about now. So that's where my inspiration has come from. Hearing what people are talking about and real life situations.
Big. Ronzy is an ex-creative in his space here. Ronzy, what is your perspective on that in terms of inspiration?
To write music in general.
Yeah.
I guess my vibe basically from other singers. You know, I will always do my research. Research meaning listening to the latest albums of my favorite artists and see what going on and try to sponge off their new techniques and then apply it to whatever beat that I have. But It's just being a creative and be able to mesh in certain things. I wish I had a better answer like Sackie and say lineman, but you know, I
listen to those.
me?
Yeah.
They've been trying to song
All
thing
right,
and
put
talk
your
about classics.
pens down.
Yeah, boy. Look this man job. Nyla here, boy. Let me see
But
what
it's so
going on.
long. But you do
Oh,
what
good, but
He get
you
rid
know
of that,
what?
eh?
You know what? No problem. No problem.
Guys, that
No problem with that. No problem with that. I seen she went there. I seen she went
Explain
there.
that, you know.
Take the mic and explain to you now.
Come good.
Yeah, but since it's Nyla, it's not much clues,
Stand
Nyla.
up over here and what's it?
So since it's Nyla, it's not much clues. So it's a short dress, a short dress with some frills. Top here. The hairstyle, the earrings.
Oh, God.
Yeah, on the sleeve and a tall boots.
Shit.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That was not. That
I really wish I could have draw better to
I'm
illustrate
seeing it.
now,
I'm
but-
seeing it. You don't know
Yeah.
better, bro.
Right? Yeah. She get you there,
Good
boy. Gala for she, boy. I'm too, boy.
Pour that Spain gala, boy.
Pour that Spain gala.
Gala
Who next?
van.
It look like one long dress.
Collabr.
The thing's supposed to be
I promise to learn how to join the next life, boy. That's one thing I promise to do.
But you gotta learn.
I
Trust
saw
me,
one
you
feel
gotta
that,
learn.
boy. They say she
You
talk.
gotta learn.
So we teach us that we watch outside and draw.
All kind
We
of thing.
seeing. She can't get it. I went because I understand from the window you see now. Oh God! They even know.
Who you drawing?
What the name I got is Sackie.
Hey,
Who it is?
No, F up yourself, my partner. Come good, eh?
He went in the wapi papa can't get in here. Try with a deck in here.
Jesse, I have a random question for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Which is if anybody could have a superpower, what would it be and why? Let me start with Sackie there one time.
Oh, you know, I had a superpower last time. And I had a superpower last time.
I would have wanted to be able to control time. Yeah. See the present, go back to the future. Think correct, them kind of thing now. Eh?
So you want to go back?
Yeah, go back.
Time machine.
Fix this thing, go back so back. Yeah, that kind of vibes. I don't want to fly on a thing now. I feel like flying will be bad
machine,
for my
boy.
skin now.
Yeah, but Sackie, you know, if you go back in time, right, they're going to change everything that is currently present. So all the mistakes that guide you into the right path that you want now.
No, that must superpower I want. I never really think of it that deep. You just ask a question. I just tell you, well.
No, but I
See,
feel like
you
you learned
first,
something from
you know?
Sackie there.
I just
Because
tell him now.
before, remember with the question before, Sackie said he wants to talk to people and learn their mistakes. So I could see that time real important to you now.
Yeah.
Sackie's a man.
Yeah.
Time is very important.
And he also commented on that before when he was saying if he home as an artist, he can a woman coming back home and taking her time to go and start to clean again. So he go make sure that done. So when you understand when she come home, what you say,
Time
Sackie,
is
serious
important.
job?
When she come home, she got to go.
And I must say, I had to say this here publicly too, right? Sackie, as a man looking in, I am very proud of you. The first time I meet Sackie, yeah, look at Sackie, I clap, right?
Yeah, brother, boy.
Because
Yeah,
this
brother, boy.
business, it really like that. We have to encourage, and the younger ones especially. The first time I meet Sackie reached out for me on an Instagram live, to basically ask. Sackie was asking me the whole of questions about the business. So it means he always wanted to seek knowledge. He always wanted to learn from somebody experience so that he could apply it. And then today, to see his progress in the business is a reflection of that type of work that he been putting in. So for those looking in the younger ones, trust me, Sackie, I'm proud of your journey, bro. And the sky is the limit. And you don't know how we support, dog. You don't know.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, something from the archives here. So I have Sackie first ever message to me December 12, 2021.
We.
Know it right here?
Yeah, see?
No problem, Shikara. So yeah. Yo, bro, Sackie here. Shock introduced me to you. That Star Shock, big up Star Shock every day. So you know me, I say I'm in a wedding. I think you was recording a little voice note. So I can't listen to voice notes, but later or tomorrow I can. Nice and respectful.
Yeah.
Sackie say, alright, bro. Well, you can save my number, just basically networking and stuff. So we will speak in the future. I currently sang Zess this year, and from next year is only soca.
Yeah.
I will be currently working with Vex Money and Teja on some projects. So I just want, when you plan any events, you remember to give me a shout, alright? Alright, no scene.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
See how they know that?
Yeah.
And then what happened, boy? Sackie sent my video. I think this was Lose Weight, yeah.
Months after.
And a voice note. This is like 1 month after, and a full month, like about 20 days. And I say, what, this on Apple Music? He say, all platforms. I say, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And then I message him now, my new banger, thanks. And I tell him I have a neighbor named Colin.
Cali.
Yeah, and I tell him songs were every Grenada, and then, well, that was the day. Yeah. But
So you see how long the man putting in the work doing what is necessary.
I got 20, I was about 19 them time in there.
Yeah.
19, 20. Yeah, been
so that good, because I always say, like I have the saying, like, your car, you want to move forward, you can't do it if you just stay on curb junction, basically. You harder be able to go out there, meet people, reach out.
Had the belly
message.
too.
like thousands only, I do that too.
Yeah, they be bold, they be brave.
Like he run finger and them does no mess. Like he no respond last year and say that I don't see him.
You see, that was it.
No, I don't
don't
see that message from quite 2018, dog.
Yeah.
Where I sending them men song and saying, yo, bro, just check it out.
Yeah.
And to see me no checking. Because you might just come and chat a message me for something else.
Yeah.
I said, wait, this man messaged me before, eh? So to see from then to now within 7 years, dog, it's way more now.
That shows again when people think overnight success come from the nights of those nights now of dedication, hard work, persistence, planning, preparation, and now people could enjoy the fruits of that. So for the younger ones who looking on and feel like, boy, nothing happening, boy.
That's always inspired.
This is it. Keep pushing. This is the type of work. Keep knocking. Keep at it.
Plenty young artists too. Like when I talk to a lot of them, because they ask questions, just like how I would have been asking all the questions.
Yeah.
So they be asking me questions now because plenty of them I don't think they know how old I am now.
Yeah.
So like, bro, I know you're in this thing long time. like, dog, I know come back. Yeah. And they be like, dog, thing. I be like, bro, you're working, or you go get money to fund yourself. And the man say, well, I'm an artist, dog. I do the work thing. I like, bro, I was working 2 jobs now. I used to work I call during the weekend and 5 island on a weekend as a cash out. So I've been paying in the work, saving money, and then lose weight. I just do the video with lose weight, and after that broke. I spent all my money on lose weight. I didn't even know a pumpkin was $80, dog.
Yeah.
You know, it's only when I went in town, I said, I want a pumpkin for pumpkin vine.
Yeah.
I said, 80. I said, good. 80 for pumpkin vine. So all them things,
Yeah.
the experience now. And then we get the first call to go Guyana. The man was like, dog, you're getting 1,500 years, but I know that in air rate. I said, I know that not my rate. But now you said like 3,000 TT a month, boy. You tell me 1,500 for 5 minutes. Let me go. Let's go. I was like, nah, boy. I sent him my resignation the same day I just lose weight us.
Yeah.
The same day. Like,
Yeah.
I was like fed up at working. And I was like, boy,
You
I
find
take
it and then
the
you're
perfect.
grinding hard now, yeah.
I go in. And ever since then, boy, it's been up and down, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, when
You're
you're
doing what it is you want to do and you find ways around it.
Yeah. Now with Angus too, right? With thing, deals coming. So that's how it does go by, man. Another paying you.
Yeah.
Paying you. It's look down at even you look down at sometimes, but trust me. Just change the angle or the direction. Because I'm not doing the soca alone, as I tell Ken,
correct. That was the plan.
I was like, dog, I didn't.
That was the plan.
Because that's my plan. I was like,
because
dog,
when you
you're
was
gonna.
questioning me, is only soca?
Yeah, I was like, boy, because I watching all the as them is the men I want to be like now, because so we corporate was the way now.
Yeah, correct.
Like corporate by the men performing for DJ said the men performing. I want to do that. So we was following that pattern now. Boy, if we sing this kind of nice music, probably this what would be the outcome. And then when you get into the space now, for me, for my story, would have been, wait now, there's an illusion, boy. Men not really thinking, men not really, plenty men doing plenty free show. Thing.
correct.
It's not what I thought it was now. It's just a look, as an image. Some people just, and I was like, dog, while I was out there throwing, tempers here running now.
Yeah.
And I was like, boy, when I go back home, ego thing, they're probably just waiting on me to come back home. When you come back home, dog, you ain't getting a show. And that would been 2023 year when you're expecting that the same carnival season you would have the year before.
Yeah.
You're thinking you'll have it the following year.
Start
now.
all over again,
And it's
bro.
not that.
Reset
It's like,
button.
Shit.
Yeah.
I thought everybody had love for me.
Reset.
And then it's like, oh, you set back and then you set over again.
Yeah.
And then we come back with the Zess now.
Yeah.
And that was the direction for me to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Same
yeah.
thing when I start with.
Yeah.
I have to go back to.
What I must say to Sackie, your case was a very unique case. Being 19 years and getting a hit song, hit soca song.
Yeah.
That
And don't
is
get after that is
the person who
soca
did
just
it
so.
before you was Nyla, bro. At 19 years. That's not a common thing in soca.
Right.
Even, and when I'm talking about common in terms of you get a hit soca song and you was able to now get a couple shows and do things. Aaron would have gotten hits as a teenager,
Right.
but he wouldn't have
13,
been able to
14.
do big man show
Yeah.
now, boy.
Yeah.
His kids shows.
Yeah.
So your case, Nyla case, was very unique, and that is a positive for the soca side of things because we don't have much faces that the youths and them could see, hey,
And relate to it.
and be relatable. That's how you just like me, boy. Hey, look, they make a breakthrough in soca, boy. We would have seen it in other genres. We have seen it in Zess and the Steam and dance. So we've been seeing that all the time.
Yeah.
But with your case, Nyla case, and it is also encouraging for the younger ones. And when you reach out in terms of that, hey, and you want to know about soca, that was something that touched me. So I say, wait now, this youth want to sing soca. Why you do sing Zess, boy? Why you sing dance? But now you want to know about the soca thing. So that is a plus. And then now you encouraging for the others. And now the spin-off of you being able to balance a soca career and then now when you decided to do the
Zess.
Zess. Yeah,
And
bro.
the only thing I do with this Zess different was just clean it up.
Right,
You dig? So when I would have see everybody cursing in it,
right,
smutty, I would have just stray from that and make it more fun to
Right.
hear now.
Right.
So that song in Steamy, if you really listen to the lyrics, it are no cursing now. And that was how it was able to play on radio so much times.
Correct.
That how DJs would have feel comfortable playing it in any party, weddings, wherever it may be.
Right.
And that would have make it start pushing out
Mainstream,
easier.
right.
And then TikTok, teens would have been able to do it because their mother ain't watching it like this man cussing in this and they're doing a video. Although it's steamy, but you're not cussing in it now. So that would have kind of change everything for me now.
Your
Yeah.
your songs is a minute long, bro.
Yeah.
What's the reason for that?
Really, truth. I was home around that time, and after that whole year traveling with Lose Weight, my money was running low, dog. I didn't know pay for a song from Shaft, and in the soca industry, things expensive. They take a whole image to do songs, to do productions, very expensive.
Yeah.
You dig? So my money was going down, and I was like, boy, do that Zess thing, boy. And I was just scrolling through TikTok, and I was watching young brothers singing. At that time, he did not come with these girls tell me they feeling it. These girls tell me they feeling it. And then I feel on it, thing. And like, I see where he had no more lyrics to say.
Yeah.
And he said, "Will!" And it went viral away. So I messaged my partner, I said, dog, I don't find the fucking formula, dog. The formula is short and sweet. And as they feel like going to a climax, will. And go on in the studio, boy. Do the grippy. And the next day, one time, I do Pink Panther. Son, I dream 2 girls were sneaking in a party the next day, literally. It was like 2 girls sneaking in on their toes. And all I had was you and your best friend coming in the party on their toes. That's all I had. And when I went to the studio, when I read the rest now, that whoa, young thing, I just in the mic playing the full house. And then to see now people balling out that part. It's like, dog, we was playing and watching, so now I find the formula with how it does go now.
Yeah.
But my output will be always more than everybody else because I think that I study music like my free time is studying how to keep paying out now. So when people are their everyday life who are children, who are this, who are that,
You at work, bro.
all I do is working now.
Yeah.
So I
you at
put
work.
3 things for the month.
Yeah.
When I man go put out 1 every 6 months or 1 every 3 months now.
Yeah.
You know, so that will be more output for me than
So Cartel inspired you with that?
others.
Cartel chained me up with that, you know.
to put out what, 6 songs.
Brother, in the pandemic, Cartel was spitting
No,
out
but wait,
music
wait.
like...
But Sackie, you know who Cartel is, right?
Nah.
I'm out.
Cartel chained me up with that, boy, man. Putting out so much music in prison, and I was like, but we outside, boy.
Yeah, I
How
can't do
this
it.
man beating we at it,
I
boy?
can't do it. You the whole day with me. You know, to do it, no voice, no VC. You know.
Oh, boy.
That
So
dominoes
here
and
this one,
music.
Sackie. Let me do a little music video now. I going
Yeah.
up on the beach.
Right.
You know, I renting a big party bus. You go come in the party bus, you go choose one of your tunes, and you go shoot it right there. Actually, real serious.
But yeah, let me do it.
All right, no problem. You do it. Jesse, you coming?
You acting answers already.
Yeah, we outside.
No,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
here what
yeah,
I want to say, right? I want to say, all right, like you see how we linking up here? And I guess it's also because I do events and I also do visuals now.
Yeah.
And I know it's come like in that trio, artists, events, and visuals, everybody need everybody now. But any challenges, you go by a video man, he bust price. You go by artist, he bust price. You go by events man, he bust price.
No lowing.
So why don't we 3 people
No
come
ease up.
together now and then? Means say you do it every single day because then you still need to get paid, right?
Yeah.
But now and then you come together and you say, all right,
You better your
Sackie,
service for this.
you really street tune. Well, I know you have video for all them street tune. So let me do a video. Okay, but why go and get though? Because my boss going to be extra see me because you know Shania. You understand? Shania in the bus now. If you understand where I'm from. So Shania say, well, all right, this bus ought to be the hardest. But then also it costs a lot of money to do music video productions. You want to get your lights, you want to get your effects. So guess what I have in events?
Same thing.
Lights, effects. When you had to pay all them y'all to come out, guess what I have? But my
Wait,
events
what
I can talk
events
for.
are?
I can't talk for everybody. When my events, all the girl right there. So when you had a, cause I remember when I was doing Young Brother video, you had a poor thing for extras.
Yes,
I had a message friends, hi, excuse, what you doing on Susan?
Yeah,
so
but I mean, this
Well,
one.
yeah,
Too much.
use
that
Buy
as festival
events,
for
not get a proper videos.
Get girl is the
I
worst
Had girls
one.
hours outside.
Are you only problem now, boy?
No,
to
but
get
I'm
people,
trying to
boy.
show
To
you.
get people to
No,
come
well,
out on a
that's-
certain day at a certain time.
No, well, Sackie, I now give you the code there. That is the code. The code is. All right, so it come like you see how you are artist and you study the culture. I study getting people out of the
Right.
house. That's
Right.
my every day I wake up.
Yeah.
That's what I do
Right,
ever since.
right. So
So
you specialize in that.
correct.
Yeah.
So I would know how to do that. But you know what I not doing? I not riding over them. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's just really for because I think what we do a lot is like obviously, and I know why we try to do everything now, boy.
Yeah.
So it had that time I generally didn't want no artists because what would happen is the small artists will come and perform, and then people will be like, "Who's that?" I ain't trying for that. And if I go buy a big artist,
Boss
30,000,
right.
50,000, and I'll be like, "I have a beach lime, you know." It's a like,
Yeah.
it's a lime, you
But
know.
the thing is with that artist ego, he get hurt so much he is.
Correct.
He
No,
don't
is
give
he
a
time?
fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, is he time?
Yeah, you want me? Pay that.
Yeah. Else me coming.
Correct.
They don't cater now.
Yeah.
They don't cater to a smaller scale.
Correct.
They come like a man from Mayaro calling me. Right?
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Children and them boy, children event or it might be a teen event or something. He might tell himself you going on easy up, you know. But it's Mayaro, I live in Digo. But you might have to kind of meet him halfway still. You understand? And plenty artists. There are plenty soca artists really singing. You need a man in Mayaro.
Yeah,
No guy
yeah,
a soca artist. Yeah. We're coming to Mayaro.
Yeah.
Thing.
Nah, but
Men don't do that now.
them places too, to be quite honest too, is tougher, you know, dog.
Yeah.
Because the more country, from a cultural standpoint, the more country is the stronger influence by not wheating, yeah.
Yeah.
The more
Outside.
influenced by dancehall. Zess and thing will get you,
Yeah.
yeah. But soca,
Yeah. Hard. I'm not under the
them
stand
stand
up
up
and
and watch you
watching.
so, bro.
Yeah.
Point, the bro. Look, you know that.
Nah,
He
but
is what I say
the,
that.
but the love end point.
Yeah,
but,
they love my point. They love my
But
bag.
other artists, boy, they're watching it like they're eating something.
Yeah, no. It has certain places that Tobago crowds, Mayaro, Moruga,
in the grassroots.
the further you go, the more influenced by dancehall, reggae, die them vibe. Now. More in the close time thing.
Well, we could change that.
Kind of get
No,
vibe.
well, what I would say to me is like the chicken and the egg, eh? Because you have to watch it too. If I from Mayara, right? And Mayara is a real good example. So this beach lime is actually in Mayara. And when we start to promote, however, I see all kind of people who me talk to in years jump out. Yeah, can I from Mayara? I waiting for you to bring up the thing, whatever. No. Because I put in the work for 3 years, carrying the event up there. Now, when I go up there, they not go and stand up for me. They waiting for me to come down the road. So I also believe you had personally, I feel like once you put in, you can get back. It's like anything else. So even if you're up here and you're unknown, you will get stand up on. So come just like down there. So my opinion is you had to be persistent if you really want to swing that crowd.
Well, yeah.
You had to be persistent.
I'll go about 5-6 times.
Yeah,
No, correct. And they would buy
Get
into
familiar
it.
with you now.
And have another thing to say too, which is what we are now talking about with where the event's important, right? So a man was same beach line, a man say he will bring his brethren to perform. Brethren doing good, he have like a 30K followers or whatever the case is, coming from away. He sing a little rap, little small just something. I watch the page, I say, hey, this looking good. But I say, hey, what? For me to put a man on the event, right? I need a little more lead time because I need to be able to put out ads, put out little things with him, with his music. Because what is going on is, you just want to me, it will make sense to just put a man just so nobody know the man and then it's like, what going on? No. We're not living in that era anymore. No. We live in an era where you could communicate with your audience. So by the time you reach there, your audience don't know, all right, kind of a brethren, the brethren name is Sackie. These are Sackie songs. We're looking forward to hearing Sackie and seeing what he have or whatever the case is. And then in Sackie's set now, Sackie go play one song that everybody like that real popular. And then you go just bring in his song and everybody go be good to go. You had to plan it out, you had to put in the work. So I also feel like a lot of times people is be like, well, why nobody paying attention to me? Because it's have a way to do it. But it's just that sometimes you just don't know. And when you don't know, you try once, you ain't get through, and then you blame other people. You say, it is my arrow fault. But it's not my arrow fault.
I think soca artists need to do grassroots tours.
I feel it.
As a collective now. So you go with a prominent one or 2-3 prominent ones, what they go know, and you bring along a youth man or you bring along a man was a big man, but upcoming in the genre. You know?
I feel
so while they hype up all the thing by the sixth, or as I say, by the third time in 6 months, you go back.
Long time. I had a school tour like that called Soca Storm. Remember that?
Yeah, I think
that.
Synergy used to host a school tour too. Them school tours, bro. I have seen it personally, dog. Especially them places, dog. When you come to them, dog, I see train run down Orlando. Like if it's Chris Brown, I've never seen it. I've never seen I never seen nobody run down artist like run down Orlando Octave, bro.
You from here?
That Millennium Family era, right?
Yeah.
Literally, the man is running towards the car, sprinting train, running down Kerry. Dog, it real. He had to go in the can, go in him center so and block up and the banging down the glass, dog. This footage on YouTube.
I mean, before he even reached the car, I think he grab up. Before he reached in the car.
When they go to these places, these people really appreciate, because remember, even back then, it's social media alone the scene. The scene you're on, them not coming tongue for no fete.
It's true.
So when you come to them now, the kind of love,
Right.
bro.
Yes, got plenty. Sackie, you know about it in Guyana.
But I really think,
Like when you go to certain place in
Yeah, Guyana, I had to run,
you
man.
have a lot.
just I really think you need to start back doing that, boy. Like for them to appreciate the culture, for them to appreciate the culture.
But it's only seasonal, and I think it's sad that it's only seasonal because the curriculum of the schools,
I find
ministry
Guyana
created that.
loves
Because
Zess
I remember
a lot.
like
trying
them
to do
soca.
soca
they
stuff
love
out of
Zess. I
season
never see
within the
people
schools,
grasp
and the
to that
schools
side
not
of,
getting permission
you know, them
from
music
Ministry of
era,
Education
like they
for us to come in.
Them is boss we think
Yeah.
first.
So everything they allocated for the
because
season.
they must be looking out for your music, you know.
It makes sense.
Zess? Just be
I
looking
remember
out for
I
them.
remember the other Sackie.
So anytime
I
you
was
hear
gonna
that,
keep
you know
something
the
in my
artist.
school and I asked them who artist to bring and they said Sackie. Big man thing.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Too vulgar.
No,
Nah,
Sackie
Sackie,
is
I got music.
representing an entire generation. That is just
The
that
lady
the
pink pant,
reality.
the lady
now.
pink pant. away.
Princess.
Sackie
Nothing
is,
for them there.
is speaking to that generation. That is the reality.
And
It's true.
I would also like to say, I don't know, it's just a revolving cycle. The same people who say, when they were that age, they was listening to the same thing, Just a different person singing it,
Just
Yeah,
a
so
different
I'm
person singing it.
Or whatever
Different person
era, whoever grew up on
Facts.
Sasha, or whoever grew up on
Facts.
rap.
Nah, because
Andre 3000 was in we era,
And
boy.
you is now.
But it's more like local, you know.
He is now.
Yeah. Facts.
You know, and,
Jesse
and
White.
the tongues of the people changing. Like 2 years ago, you couldn't see no Zess artists in 100 fed for the carnival.
Nah, correct.
Now there's a steam category.
I remember I get banned for that in a way, like a blacklist kind of vibe. Don't no gunman in the whole in the carnival. Only sing this.
Well, kill on a different level.
And then no.
You music and he
Thing
could
changing.
never class him to it.
No, well, at the time, them was doing that. I was young. I was going to school still. 2019, I was still in Form 6. You know, so them was doing that at that time, man. Them was getting repercussions. When he had the soca song that is us, that didn't make it to the finals for Soca Monarch. Being a big song was to be for sure into the final. That didn't get through. That's yet Mr. Killer or whatever. You know, so now to see that they're using Zess beats and just playing something nice
You
and
see
it
how
has
things
center whatever.
change,
Yeah.
Is the greatest.
Prince, how long are we looking on time day? Class is over. Where are you going?
Yeah, well, it look like class over there, I just want to know everybody doing after school.
I'm going to I'm going to run away and go down to Fifth Street.
Play stars then.
I'm going home. My bad.
Just make sure and change your school clothes, eh?
No, principal say outside uniform, brother.
I'm going trouble, yes. Trouble all the trouble.
So yeah,
What's
you're
trouble?
truly College Boy Jesse, guys. This is another episode of Campus Chaos. Class is in session. Chaos is the curriculum. We had a good one. Big up Sackie. On the far left. 47 Ronzy. Anderson Harry. Cavelle. We have Julisa on my right. And Tommy Sanchez. KenSambury.com. Big up yourself. Ken on the inside.
I love all the time.
Out.
You don't know, we're the home of champions voice and production, brought together by the Collabr App. Make sure you download the app on all your phones, please, and let's link up. Let's be creative. Good vibes. God.
You see this outfit here? Let me tell you something. How to go this way? Right. So this outfit here, just now wait. Nike called Sackie, right? And say that they wanted him to wear a tracksuit. Okay, this is a limited edition.
The tropical lure, This is mine,
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what I mean? So he wearing the tracksuit here, the cane. Right? It's for the girls on them, so they're gonna know what time it is, right? Are we? And the hat backwards, because he rocking this suit what he gets sponsored for. And then this here is Munchkin he brought to the Caribbean know-how. You understand? To keep it local, representing the country. So Sackie get you with this outfit.
Cane though? A tracksuit and a cane?
This cane here is still...
This looking like Lord Nelson.
You understand only why?